Welcome to Mr. Heaton's Math Lab. In this video, we're going to learn about geometric shapes and how to represent them in terms of fractions. Okay, let's take a look at this square. Now this is a whole square, meaning that this square doesn't make up any individual parts. It is just one whole object. But we could always divide the square in half. And if we do, we have one part on the left and we have one part on the right. Okay, those two parts, when combined, make up the entire square. Now let's say we divide this in half equally from top to bottom. And we decide we want to divide it equally from top to bottom in this direction. Well, now we have a total of 4 sections that are all equally sized. We have 4 small squares inside of one larger square. Well, say we want to take a look at only one part of that. How do we call that or represent that in terms of a fraction? Or say we have 2 parts. How do we claim that we're only looking at 2 parts? And that's the idea of where fractions come in, where we take a look at something called the numerator over the denominator, or in other terms, what are the total parts with the number of parts on top. So if we take a look at 2 parts, we're looking at the number of parts that are shaded, which is 2, over the total parts, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the idea of a fraction. Let's take a look at it in a different way. Say we have it divided in half. We take a look at only one side of it. We've shaded one side. And how many sides are there in total? There's 2 parts to this, so 1/2. Let's take a look at it again. Let's say we take it in terms of diagonals here, okay? And we decide we only want to shade one section of this. We have 1 as the number of the parts, right? 1 shaded part over 1, 2, 3, 4 sections. So 1 out of 4. And that's how we represent a fraction. Now let's take a look at this circle. Let's say we want to shade in 3 parts to this circle. Okay, well in total we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 parts in total. So the total parts is 8. Okay, but how many number of parts are shaded? We have 1, 2, 3 parts shaded. So our answer would be 3/8. Okay, let's take a look at another example. Let's say we decide, well, out of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 parts, let's shade in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, how many parts are shaded? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 parts shaded out of how many total parts? Well, we counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So our answer would be 7 out of 8 parts of this circle are shaded. Now let's take a look at this rectangle. Now remember, whenever we take a look at an object, it is the total amount on the bottom divided by the number of shaded regions on the top. So if we have this rectangle and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different sections of it, if we shade in 2, what is going to be our fraction? Well, we know that it is the total, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the bottom. And how many spots did we shade on the top? We shaded 1, 2. So our fraction will be 2/6. Okay, let's try another example with this. Let's say this time we shade all of it. Well, if we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sections, we shaded a total of 6 over a total of 6. So our answer would be 6/6. All right, let's take a look at this diamond. So we have, again, the number of shaded spots on the top divided by the total. Well, we know the total is 1, 2, 3, 4 sections. So 4 will be on the bottom. And this time, let's say we shade 3 sections of it. So 1, 2, 3. 3/4 would be, or 3/4 would be our answer. Now let's try looking at this circle. This time, we're going to shade a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sections. Because how many are there in total sections? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sections. And remember, we shade the number of shaded sections over the total to figure out our fraction. Well, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sections shaded out of a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sections. So our answer is 5/6. Okay, let's try this one. Okay, this one, we're just going to shade until we stop here. Okay, well, remember, we want to take a look at the number of shaded spots divided by the total number of spots. Well, let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 spots are shaded, right? 8 is the number of shaded spots divided by 8, 9, 10. There's a total number of 10 spots. So our answer would be 8/10. If you're looking to take your math skills to the next level, check out Mr. Heaton's Math Lab. We offer a range of resources to help you succeed, from free workbooks and Common Core assessments to focused mini courses and comprehensive curriculum courses. Head over to www.mrheatonsmathlab.com to get started today.